Hey, and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs. Currently at Central Station, coffee in hand. I assume you all saw the last video, vlog 2233, about the trip to New York. Well, that was filmed a couple of weeks ago. I'm actually back now. I returned to Sydney on the 12th of June. So I just wanted to do a Central Station update, show you all what's happening with the new platforms 13 and 14, and what's happening with the what's the project called? The Sydney Terminal Reconfiguration project. Anyway, so while we're walking to these platforms and things, let's talk New York. There are New York videos coming up. I filmed a total of 14 New York videos. These videos won't be uploaded all at once, as I know that all of you still want the Sydney content, so I'm not going to upload the 14 videos one video after each other, because that'd mean that there'd be no Sydney videos for the best part of a month. So what I'm going to do with these New York videos is slot them in here and there. So upload schedule is every 2 days for long form videos. So, it might be, well, I'm planning on doing Parramatta Light Rail update videos. So, it might be, Sydney Trains, New York, Parramatta Light Rail, New York, Sydney Trains, New York, Parramatta, yeah, that kind of thing. Maybe not exactly like that. There might be 2 New York videos, one after the other, but we'll see how we go with that. But the New York trip was very good. It's my 3rd time there, as you probably know. Fell in love with the place when I first went in 2019. So much to explore. The trip definitely wasn't just about the subway. The videos, the 14 videos that I got, were actually while I was on my way to or from doing something, or to or from exploring New York City. But there's definitely some interesting videos. But yes, I'm back in Sydney. And yeah, back to the grind. I'm actually on my way to work now. I have about maybe 35 minutes for my bus, so I thought I'd make this video, have a chat with you all about how the trip went, and just let you know that I am back. I went for I don't know, I left on the 31st of May and came back on the 12th of June, so it was nearly 2 weeks that I was gone for. So you got some signage there showing a bit of history about Central. So that'd be quite interesting. Head over there and have a read of that in a minute. But beforehand, we won't go all the way down to the... Oh, actually, never mind. Scrap that. We will go down to the end. We'll loop right around, popping this over the fence every so often. Alright, so the tracks have only been laid up to this point. Okay, so not too much has happened since. So today is Monday, the 17th of June, 2024. That's the date of filming this video. The New York trip was absolutely amazing. It was a much needed rest. As you can tell, I sound a bit more awake. I'm not jumbling my words. I haven't even had a sip of my coffee yet, so. Alright, so you can see the tracks have been laid for both platforms from here onwards, and you can see that there's still rails between the laid track. So the rails that are between the laid track are for the rest of the platform and onward to connecting to the rest of Sydney Yard. But I hope you've all been well. I came back to Sydney to a bit of a shock, actually, like a bit of a weather shock. Obviously, I knew it's winter. So in the US, it's summer now. Here it's winter, so the seasons are opposite. So you know, when it's winter here, it's summer there. When it's spring here, it's autumn there. Vice versa. We had, I think the hottest day we had there was 29 degrees. However, it felt like a bit hotter because there were storms brewing. Let's have a look over here before I continue. Sleepers stored there, which should do for the rest of the track laying. Anyway, so the humidity was really, it was a shocker on one of the days. It was the hottest day. It was 29 degrees, felt a lot hotter than that because of the humidity. There were storms brewing. We had a decent storm, which you'll see in one of the videos, which will be the Bedford Park Boulevard video, I think it is. Let me know if you can hear me better as well. I ended up getting new AirPods. I need to get a proper mic, but yeah, I got new AirPods. So the ones that I had before were starting to die pretty quickly. The battery was running out very quickly, so. Alright, so we were over on platform 12 before, looking at the track laying process for platforms 13 and 14. Now I'm walking along platform 11, 10 and 11 to the end to see what the progress is for the reconfiguration. If I saw correctly, the photo with information at the end of the platform here shows Central Station, or Sydney Station, as it started. Now, Central Station's original location wasn't here. I'm pretty sure it was up the track a little bit, more towards Redfern, slightly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, with the Sydney Terminal Area Reconfiguration Project, that's what the project is called, with the help of that banner that's all along the fence there, they mentioned that they are getting rid of pretty much unneeded infrastructure. Not in those exact words, but yeah, I'm wondering, and I don't think so, but I'm wondering if they'll actually get rid of this building here. I'm not sure. But you can see the platform here is down to temporary, like a temporary board, which is what it was at the other end here before it was demolished. So I'm wondering if they're going to actually get rid of this bit, or if there's another reason behind why it's like this. Get the Central Station sign, just using the core flute. Is it core flute or core flute? It's spelt core flute, but whether the T is silent, I'm not sure. Anyway, 1855 to 1874, the original Sydney Station was opened in September 1855, consisting of a single 30-metre long wooden platform enclosed in a corrugated iron shed. And this photo was sourced from Australian Railway Historical Society, so the ARHS. Wonder if there's any more info around the other side. We'll have a look at that in a second. But here is Sydney Station back in 1855. Got the morning Newcastle service. Oh, there is a lot of photos. Cool. Messy train, isn't it? Alright, so let's just do this one by one, I think. The station was rebuilt on the same site to serve a rapidly expanding network. In 1899, there were 25 million passenger visits to Sydney Station, and the station was quickly reaching capacity. A new location was needed. Oh. So I'm not too sure if each photo is directly linked to the information next to it. However, trying to figure out what's what here, but I can see that there's a lot of horse and cart and also a tram here. Like, you can see tram tracks everywhere. So you got a tram just here and tram tracks everywhere. However, you know, this kind of a little bit looks like it could be where the L1 goes from. So we'll have a look at the photo. Very interesting to see the area, how it was, you know.
On platform 11 ends here. Please do not get on this train.
The first track connecting through to Sydney's third station, now known as Central, from the old Sydney station, which is visible in the background, dated December 1902. Okay, so I'm guessing that the photo to the left indicates that. Okay, cool.
The next train to arrive on platform 10 ends here.
So we'll look at the
Please
info.
do not get on this train.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, cool. So the photo to the left is linked to the information. Okay, good. Construction of the third station on Eddy Avenue shown in December 1905. The final train departed from platform 5 of the old station at midnight on the 4th of August 1906. So here's the construction of what I'd assume is the current Central Station. Nice. Photo of the last train to pass through the remaining arch of Sydney's old station on the 1st of November 1906. The archway was demolished the next day. So there's the photo of the last train to pass through the remaining arch of the old Sydney station. They were pretty quick to demolish it, but that's what they could do. 1906 to today. The new Central Station the new Central Railway Station opened on the 4th of August 1906, designed with a capacity to double passenger numbers to an expected maximum of 40,000 a day. Pictured the first train departing the new Central Station and travelling to Parramatta on the 4th of August 1906.
Please do not get on this train.
Beautiful steamer leaving Central, headed out to Parramatta as the first train departing Central. Beautiful history for sure. This 1906 image shows construction of the new platforms at Central Station nearing completion and the installation of ornate water columns for filling steam locomotives. They were replaced when the lines were electrified. So you can see the water column to the right of the photo. Very cool. And just along here, the story pretty much starts again, so very good. Very good use of the blank wall while they're doing this work. I know that these platforms get rather busy, especially with an afternoon peak. So it would be good for people to have a bit of a read about what Central Station started off as. Okay, so they've started building a platform edge. So I'm guessing the edge of the platform will be through to here. And the tracks will eventually be moved over. So then there will be room to create the junctions and tracks into platforms 13 and 14. But we'll come back very soon, in a couple of weeks, to have a look at the progress. If there's anything major, like a major development between now and this said 2 weeks, I'll come back and I will film another video. As you know, there's been past central update videos where I've sort of been like, okay, I'll see you next, like, you know, I'll do another update in a month's time. 2 days later, there's another update video because something happened the day after I filmed something, you know. Anyway, part of the Sydney Terminal Area Reconfiguration project didn't just include the extensions of platforms 10 and 11. It also included the extension of platform number 9, which, as you can tell, has already been complete, and it has been complete for some time. Platform 10 here, the extension is also complete, and again has been complete for some time. Only now, as you can see up here, it's how long it's been extended by. Anyway, yeah, so sorry, I did draw a blank then, didn't I? Oh my dear. Anyway, now they're extending platform 11.
10 ends here. Please do not get on this train.
I don't plan on doing so. I've got to get a bus. Anyway, that's all for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I'll catch you all very soon. Goodbye for now.